Hey there, friends. Welcome to the EveryNothing Podcast, where we talk about everything and nothing at the same time. We would like to thank every single one of you for listening to our dumb show, and if you haven't, please subscribe, like, share, and follow. If you have time, go over to our podcast and write a review and give us a 5-star rating. It really does make a world of difference. Also, check the description below for a link to our merchandise store for crap like t-shirts, hats, masks, socks, and mugs, etc. Okay, on with the show.
It's called the EveryNothing Podcast. Two young strapping lads offer their insight into everything. It would be crazy not to listen. Obvious geniuses.
Oh, anybody listening, don't go to college. It's a fucking scam.
We'd probably stop and be like, no, you're all wrong, man. All wrong.
Sorry, Grandma.
This is the EveryNothing Podcast. If you are looking to learn many things while also learning absolutely nothing, well, here you go. Enjoy the show.
It's just so damn funny. Oh, damn.
Oh my God.
Stupid.
What is up, Joe?
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Since I could hold my head high.
Yeah, it's so long. I mean, it's been so long that Robert now has a mane.
I literally, I didn't have any hair. I was bald before. Now look at that.
That's quite a growth.
Oh. Let's see how long we can go without saying the F word.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
I was about ready to bust one out right there.
I don't curse on this program.
I mean, it's in our intro, so it's kind of hard not to.
It is.
Who curses in the intro?
You do.
Oh yeah, I do say college is an effing scam,
Oh
Correct.
yeah.
Correct.
which is wrong.
College is the best.
College is great, and I think we should make it free for everybody.
Okay,
So,
Bernie.
Yeah,
So what's
I'm
up, man? You're in your new office?
Yep, it is. It's fun.
Yeah. Well,
It's,
what's so cool about it?
Nothing really. It has a
Pretty much
nice
just-
echo to it.
Four walls and a door, pretty much, or what?
Yeah, dope door. It's better than a closet if the OGs listening.
Is it?
They
you should
know.
put up like some acoustic paneling or like some.
Yeah, I
some
know.
stuff
Well,
like
I'm waiting for stuff to get in. I have stuff ordered, so
Like
Yeah,
that kind of
hopefully.
stuff to like deaden the sound. And
not acoustic paneling, but like I just know
the
like
foam shit and whatever. Whatever's
Every
called.
nothing beer, guys.
oh nice.
I've already started. I can wait.
Really?
I'm so thirsty. I've been working on the house like nonstop. I need alcohol and lots of it.
That's awesome.
Bro, I thought there was like such a lag, and that wasn't actually a sound you were doing.
It's like,
Like,
damn.
I saw Paul like just holding it like this, and I was like hearing all the sound of it popping open and pouring. I was like, "Well, this is a great start." Like,
It's already
yeah.
broken.
Yeah, I found new sounds I can use. Nothing crazy, but I just want to pour my beer.
oh, that's so good.
What the Michelob Ultra?
Yeah, I haven't drank in a bit.
This
I like
this is what 7%, 6.5% or
six,
something.
yeah, it's six something, 6 point something. I've had a couple beers every day the whole week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I've been working
Just
on
our
the
beers?
Well, no, not just ours, but I've been working on the house every day, and I set up a fridge at the house that's full of stuff, and I don't know, just nothing's better after a hard days of blue collar labor than cracking up an old Budweiser.
Yeah. Have you been getting Budweisers?
What?
You should be getting Budweisers
Oh,
if you're
so
doing
I
physical
finally-
labor.
Yeah, I finally tried that Budweiser Nitro. You heard of
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I've
it was
heard of it.
fucking good.
Really?
Real good, yeah.
Huh, I'll have to try it.
Yeah.
So you both have new houses.
Yep, technically we do.
Yeah.
Did you say new asses?
Joe's is brand new.
Mine is literally brand new. Yeah.
Mine's 70 years old.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mine's right in
nice.
the middle of all that. Yeah. Awesome. So you moved in. You haven't officially moved in. You're moving in this weekend.
Saturday.
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 Is that how I say it?
Saturday.
Moving in Saturday. We're gonna get some friends over here and pick up the boxes and put it in the truck.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to swear. You know. I do have a new. So if I swear, I can just and just be fine. All right.
Works pretty good. Joe's finally in his place. I got a couple Snapchats of the digs. It looks pretty cool. He's got a fridge that'll fit my fridge in his fridge.
He has a.
I have a very large.
He has a fridge that I could take my fridge and put it inside his fridge to keep my fridge cold.
Yeah, but he probably has a kitchen that can fit your house.
Yeah, at least half of my house. At least half.
I don't know about that, guys.
You haven't seen his house.
You guys haven't seen mine.
I'm surprised you still talk to me.
Why?
I'm surprised I'm just not underneath you.
What, me?
No,
well,
Joe.
you are if you get
Well, yeah,
everybody
both
looks
you
at the
guys,
screen. Yeah, we're above you.
Will you guys be my friends, please?
No, get away from me.
Shut up, peasant.
Now you guys are above me.
No, get away from me.
Yeah, I was hoping. I was following along with that. Do you still want to be my friend? Ew, no, get away from me. I love that so much. I miss old Adam Sandler movies, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad.
It's sad. I'm so sad.
Well, I mean, I don't know. They should.
Every now and again, he'll come out with decent one, but
It's not how it used to
he comes
be.
out with 3 shitty ones.
It's not how it used to be. I just wish he'd do the old ones. Make a Happy Gilmore too. I don't care. It's not going to ruin the old one for me.
You don't mind sequeling?
I don't mind it at all.
Did you say colon?
I'm not like some.
Sequeling.
I'm not sequeling. I'm not some purist. It's gonna ruin the original one for me.
The matter
Those
of the fact,
memories I had.
Yeah, the matter of the fact is there'll still always be the original one, even if they make a
Yes.
shitty second one.
Yes.
At least there's still the original one.
I know, and I like
I like the attempt.
I like the fan service too. Like Anchorman 2. It was funny, super funny. I love that stuff, but it was pretty much a rehash.
It was
of the original, but it did fan service for everything. It had callbacks, and so
to me though, the last fight scene in Anchorman 2 made the entire movie. I was watching through, I was like, oh yeah, that's pretty funny. I was like, I don't know if I'd watch it again. And then you see that last fight scene, it's like, okay, that was a great fucking movie.
Yeah. Oh, you cursed.
Ah, shit.
There we go. Thank you.
So, do you guys see Coming America too?
No.
I haven't watched it yet.
I
I
don't even
love
remember
the first. I love the first one.
The first one is
so good.
classic.
I need to rewatch.
How's
it.
the
I
second
don't remember
one?
Any of
I
it.
haven't watched it yet. I was just wondering. I haven't heard any good things about it though. So.
I'm worried there's going to be a lot of virtue signaling stuff going on in it with today's culture.
Eddie Murphy though, have you seen his stand-ups from back in the day?
Yeah, but everybody's all
they were
crazy.
brutal.
Yes, but he's one person.
Yeah.
You got to think of everybody, and Amazon made it. So,
have you watched Eddie
That's
Murphy's whichever the one where he's wearing the big leather suit, the big famous one, whatever that one's called?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've seen it.
Yes.
I rewatched it
It's so dirty. It's
month
horrible.
ago.
Yeah.
I rewatched it a month ago, and I'm like, holy shit, this is I mean, he
You're
pretty much
cursing a lot right
he-
now, and it's
he
kind of
put-
questioned me.
Oh, I did?
You just
I'm
said
not
the
even
S word.
Yeah. I didn't even notice.
No, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
I was watching through it, and there was I loved it. I thought it was hilarious, but it was just funny. Everything, half of his jokes are things that are you're done for nowadays.
Oh yeah.
So he's canceled?
No,
Not yet.
I mean, apparently he's too high on the.
No.
Oh
too
yeah.
high on the ladder.
Nobody's high enough. I mean, they can cancel anybody these days.
I mean, when did he come out? That in the 80s or something?
Oh, I bet.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
everything he did was 80s. The 90s stuff. When did Pluto Nash come out? Because that's when his career tanked. So
I don't even know what Pluto Nash is.
you don't. know.
Didn't really his career tank, or he just kind of stepped out of the limelight.
I think he just
on
left.
his own.
Yeah,
he did
he
it
just
on his
left.
own.
Well,
He was talking I've heard his interviews, and he just left. He's like, I don't want to be a part of this.
It was
anymore.
probably after that. He probably had a lot of not so good movies, and he was in a rut, and he was probably like, you know what, I'm a multimillionaire.
Yeah,
I don't need to do
balling-
this.
I'm
Yeah,
balling out of control. I don't need to work.
yeah. So yeah, I don't see-
2002 is when Pluto Nash came out.
Again, I don't know what Pluto Nash is.
No, it's a horrible movie.
Oh.
Isn't that when like little things of himself run his body? Is that one?
Like, I thought the Nutty Professors were fucking stupid. We're stupid too.
Why? And everybody thinks I'm the one that curses all the time.
I can't help it. I don't know what my problem is
It's
tonight.
the EveryNothing beer.
I tell myself I'm not going to do it, and then it just automatically starts pouring out.
It's disgusting, honestly.
I know. I'm a filthy pig.
Yeah. You're beneath me. Again.
I'm a naughty little boy.
You're naughty. You need to get spanked. Slap that ass, Les.
Slap that ass, Les. Ah, damn it. Leave me to it. Oh, calling back to the original episodes.
Yeah.
Tropic Thunder reference in every episode. Have you seen Tropic Thunder?
I have.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's good. Before it got canceled.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not canceled. I think it's on Netflix, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a mean.
Pretty sure it is.
Yeah, I think it is.
Not yet.
Yeah.
It'd be canceled. I mean, they're trying. They're always trying.
Yeah.
You know,
They were trying to cancel who? What? Just recently. Dave Chappelle, wasn't it recently? For his that was probably a year or two ago now, actually.
That was
His
such a funny
transvestite
bit.
jokes. And yeah.
The alphabet jokes. Yeah.
the alphabet people. Yeah,
Yeah.
but they've been trying to cancel him forever too.
Yeah.
That, and then who else? You know what's great is no one even makes the attempt for Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
Oh, yeah.
No one, like, they don't. Like,
Because
they
know
can,
they know it doesn't matter. Like, they can say
Yeah.
whatever they want, they won't care.
they had, like, they had Mickey Mouse and Randy raping a bat in China and then raping a pangolin.
Dude, they're so funny. I haven't seen the newest special yet. Watch that one.
Oh, the coronavirus one, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I haven't watched that either. Well, I don't know why I haven't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've
You
been
might have
pretty
been
busy,
busy.
but
Yeah,
I've been busy. Well, I mean, I've been screwing off though too every chance I get, like just to chill. Like I've been getting back into Warzone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to hook up with
Parker?
Car Dog was on again.
Oh, yeah. I haven't played in a
Yeah.
while. I need
You need to get on, dude.
Once I get moved, because I've been pretty busy this week too, because I'm trying to get as much stuff done before we actually move in, because it's just so much easier. I finished the kitchen pretty much. I put in new flooring. We took out all the cabinets and repainted everything. New countertop. Redid the sink. Yeah, it was a lot more work than I was expecting.
You've yet to send me the address or a picture of the outside.
I want to wait till it's done.
Dude, you said you were going to do it like 3 weeks ago.
What do I do? Is that?
Dude, it's taking a lot longer than I thought it would.
Of course it is, especially when you're doing it by yourself.
Yeah. I'm done with the kitchen. It's just Paul's going to come in and finish up some electrical stuff for me that I
Yeah.
don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And then
nice.
the kitchen should be done.
Should
Very
be. Is it
nice.
just the kitchen? Just the outlets there?
Yeah, there's 2 outlets. So there's, I don't know, they wired it weird because there's like one outlet on the on the north wall that goes to its own breaker. And then there's the rest of them are on a kitchen circuit. And I got the one on this one. I did it right. Works. And then I hooked up these other 2 and then I just popped the whole thing. I can't figure out what.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, because I pull out the one and there's the 2 wires like they're supposed to be, and then I pour out the other ones and there's 6 wires in there. I'm like, what? Like, why is there so many wires? So I don't know. I'm lost now. So.
Well, it's all right. We'll figure it out. I'll come over tomorrow after we work out. So don't work me out too hard.
Yeah. So I don't know. Otherwise, it's pretty much set. I pulled out carpet. I'm good now. I think we're good. The next project is the bathroom, but I'm gonna wait till we're moved in. Everything's coming out of the bathroom.
Floors, man.
Yeah,
Pink
everything's
floors.
coming out of the bathroom too.
That's
gonna be
pretty
a project. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty lucky that you don't have like a real job or anything to kind of constrain you from doing all that.
I know. I'm very blessed.
Just-
I
the
enjoy my
blessings of
life.
being a business owner.
Yep. Blessings of being a business
Well,
owner.
unless your business is taxes, and then
Yeah.
I've been busy on my ass.
I get up in the morning. I go do workouts till about 10. Then I go home, work all day, then go back to workouts at 5.
Okay, I'm about to get real boring on this podcast, but I have some tax questions.
too late, man.
I have some tax questions.
Go for it.
So, with the new expanded child tax credit coming out this year,
The one that's starting in July, maybe.
yes, yeah, July maybe, right? So right now I can defer $8,000 because I have 4 kids, right? from my income
2
on
from
my W-4, right?
Well,
That's what I do right now.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, that's the current, right? And then he's raising it to 3,600. Well, I'll just for the benefit's sake.
Well, it's
let's just say
3,000 depending on age. 3,000.
yeah, but all of mine are 3,600.
Okay.
All of mine are 36. So let's just say it's 3,000. So, and then they're going to be doing direct payments. So if they send me the direct payments, and then I'm also taking extra 2,000 each kids on my W-4, are they like planning for this? Have you guys heard any word from the government on this shit? Because like I have on my
shitload of money.
I have on my W-4 that I'm already getting 8,000, and now they're raising it to like like 4. That's 2,000 each kid.
Yeah,
but that's a tax credit. That's you have to make money to get the full credit.
That's not the way that
the new one works. Yeah.
Well, essentially, what it is you get a credit for each kid. And so right now you're getting the 2,000 for each one, right? I'm trying to figure out where to look at you. I'm looking over here like you're looking.
I don't have kids. Look at Joe.
And so
I don't
then
get that free money.
And so regardless on what you're doing in W-2, you're basically taking out because you're deducting for dependents.
Right.
That's just credits as well. And so you're taking it out throughout the year, and then you're just going to get it all back anyways. But
right. Well, I'm not paying taxes because obviously it would just sit there and then I would get it back later. So I'm getting it in my checks now because I don't want to loan the government free money.
Yeah. But I mean, if you don't, let's take your check out of the equation.
Right.
If you just look at your tax return and you have this $8,000 for the 4 kids.
Yes.
What they're planning on doing is making that 3,600 for the kids your age. That's
right.
6 and under, and they're just going to spread it out over 12 months and give it to you in cash.
Yes.
And then when you do your taxes, technically that credit won't be there because you already received it.
Right, and so that's why
they write them a check like every couple of months.
Every month. Every month.
They're talking about doing it every month.
Yeah.
And
so you'll literally get a check in the mail each month.
It would be just like they are with the stimulus money right now.
Jesus, man. What I'm gonna be getting or what?
No, I'm gonna be getting like $1,100 to $1,200 a month.
What the fuck is this world coming to?
Well, and that's the problem. And the thing is,
so I need to start popping out kids.
Yeah, it's essentially that. The problem is if you're taking out a certain amount of money, if you're taking out like I don't take any taxes out. I withdraw the max. I don't worry about doing the dependents and all that other junk because I just wait till I do my taxes. Plus, I make too much money, so I always have to worry about paying in, even though, So
I had to pay in a lot this year because I didn't do it right.
Well, never mind. I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, the point is that they don't really know what they're doing, and so they're gonna tell us. They're gonna try to have us pay attention to how many these payments came in. And we're gonna have to ask them if they're vegan or something in the middle of it all, and then we're gonna have to put in, okay, you got these credits already, like we did with the stimulus money. We had to actually put in, okay, did you get the 1,200 plus the 500 for each kid and plus wife, and then don't forget the other stimulus money, the 600, and then they're like, well, I have no idea what I got. Of course you don't.
I thought the stimulus money didn't have anything to do with anything.
No, but if you didn't get it, we can apply for it in the taxes, so they can get it as part of the refund.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So my kid that just got born, I had to put that on my taxes. So
he had a born day.
I got all the money or whatever for that whole year, even though she just was born at the end of the year in November. I got the 12 and the 6.
Shit. And then what's happening is that
Daddy's driving a new Cadillac.
Yeah.
That's what's going on. And then if a lot of kids who have 19-year-olds who are going to college, so they're technically still dependents under their parents, they're falling through the cracks, and so we can't apply for it on the parents. We can't apply for it on the kids if they say worked for $10,000. Mm-hmm. And so we're just hoping that one day the IRS turn around and go, okay, here's your money, kid. But the teenagers are the 19 to 24-year-olds are really getting screwed during this whole thing.
Yeah.
Because I can't apply for it anywhere. So
what's gross anyways is 16, 17, 15, 14. If they can work, I don't know why they're getting taxed anyways.
Well, it has to do. I mean, most of them are not paying in or just getting back what they put in because they're not getting over the standard deduction.
Sure, but why are they paying any taxes? If they were, let's say they were making enough money, why are they doing that? Taxation without representation.
No,
they can't vote.
They're getting taxes taken out withholding. They are actually paying the Social Security side of things. Even if you made a 1099 at 16 and you only made $1,300, you're still going to pay Social Security side of it.
Let's say, what I'm saying is, let's say this 16-year-old is making $1 million a year. He's got for real. Like, let's say he invested in Bitcoin, super young, and now he's selling it all.
So you're saying that it has to do with age?
Well, yeah, they can't vote until they're 18.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Taxation without representation. Am I wrong?
What's that word? What did you say?
I said it like 3 times now. Taxation without representation.
Yeah, you said representation that time. What was the last time you said it, though?
What? No, that's what I'm saying is like, I think that's one of those parts that I think is just a little bullshit. And then the other thing to bring up is how Biden was saying that the Second Amendment, no amendment is absolute. And I'm loving everybody's like, well, the 16th Amendment isn't absolute either.
Yeah, exactly. I saw that. And what's the 14th Amendment? Is that the one when they gave blacks the right to vote and women and
whatever? I was going to talk about that one, but
I mean, it's just like, well, I'm just saying, if they're not absolute, then I guess you're just
if they're not absolute, that's what I like the one with the 16th. I was like, yes.
Patriot. If you mean by patriot, am I angry about taxation without representation? Well,
Yeah.
I just watched The Patriot a couple days ago, so when you said that just like popped in my head. I wasn't listening to anything you guys were saying. I was looking for that clip.
This is the reason why you know all the things.
Am I angry about taxation without representation?
Of course I am.
You're going to say it like this. What am I?
I was sick a couple, earlier in the week, and I watched The Patriot and Saving Private Ryan back to back. Oh, man.
That's a long day.
Did you have a boner the whole time?
I was feeling super patriotic. I was ready to kill. I was ready to kill for my country.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Ready to overthrow my government.
Yeah. So
Whoa.
when I heard about that tax thing, the child credit, I thought of you immediately. I was like, holy shit.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm going to be pulling in like $1,100-$1,200 a month.
That's insane. I mean, it's not
like I asked for it.
Yeah, I know that. I'm not,
it's
scolding. It's just weird. I don't know.
Okay, so the $2,000 per kid for a year, that you have to earn so much money to get that full credit. The one that Biden's doing, you don't have to make shit.
Yeah,
and
actually,
you get that full 3,600.
That's what I mean. Like, people are just going to be popping out babies just to get money.
Yeah, that's only lasts for this year, but everybody's already.
Well, that's what they say.
They're already saying.
Yeah,
they're gonna make this absolute.
But the IRS is already going. I don't think July is going to be fast. I mean, we're not going to have it ready by then.
How? I don't know how they can. Well, they were going to use. They were going to use the software. They were going to use the software they were using for another program they did like a year or so ago. I can't remember what it was for calculations. They were going to try to use that, and that worked. I can't remember what it was though.
Yeah, built in 1968. That one.
Yeah, on Fortran. Yeah. I don't know, but who knows?
Yeah,
Whatever.
I'm just worried about what like we as tax preparers, what we're going to have to know, and like what we're going to need to. We're going to have to like ask everyone whether or not they receive this stuff. We're going to actually have to like. Every person coming in, we're gonna have to look at bank statements and stuff. I mean, come on, man.
It's gonna make your job miserable.
It already has. The stimulus this year already did.
Or you guys are gonna be making more money.
Well,
because you're gonna charge more now.
Well, we've been charging stuff more this year. I mean, how much more can we go? I mean, because of course everybody's making more money apparently because they're all just pausing, and then it's like, hey, we're gonna raise your bill.
That's like when you go to what was the first stimulus check? Like $1,200. You go to Walmart and there's a bunch of TVs. You're like $1,200.
Yeah, well, $1,200 per adult and then $500 per kid.
Yeah.
And then and so people,
So prices just go up because I was like, well, give us some money.
The worst part is if you got divorced last year. Holy shit! Who gets to claim the kids and all this other stuff? Oh my god!
What a
I'm just saying, as tax preparers, we're like in the middle of all this. And then they call us like, "Where's my refund?" I don't know. We're not the IRS. You know?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a IRS check my refund status tool that you can go look
it
at.
says it's pending.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad it's pending. I mean,
Yeah.
that means we filed the return correctly.
The
Good.
first one we got like an actual physical check. The second one just went straight into our bank account. So I got the one with Donald J. Trump's signature on it.
But
Nice.
but you didn't save it. You cashed it.
Yeah. Well, no, we just did online, like through the bank
so
tool.
you
So I
have
still
it?
have the check somewhere.
Do you have a frame somewhere?
I should.
Put it in your kitchen.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
I'm sure I have it filed away somewhere.
Yeah. Do that.
Just
That'd be
like
funny.
and put
That'd
like
be
a
awesome.
picture of like, you know how Jesus is like praying with the light all around him, but they have like a picture of Donald Trump's face over him or whatever. So it's actually him, have him over it. Like from,
Be a little sacrilegious, wouldn't it?
I mean, it'd be fun. I think J Dog upstairs would
Just don't
understand.
invite the pastor over. It'll be all right.
Yeah. Even the pastor would be like, "Big dick, play it." Like,
Oh, actually, our pastor would be like, "This is funny."
yeah. It's
Oh, man.
everywhere. So where I work for, on a military installation everywhere. They had pictures of Mad Dog Mattis, like as like a priest or whatever with his, a finger over, hold a cross. And it's like him everywhere. Yeah. It was pretty funny. But
Mad Dogmatics.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Him and Trump had a falling out.
No. Yeah.
They did. And now, do you see true colors again happening? Biden's wanting to pull out all the troops out of Afghanistan September 11th, and
fill in the holes in the wall.
you got the Democrats, you got the Republicans. I'm like, this is a terrible idea. Cocaine Mitch is like, we cannot do this. This is a horrible idea.
I gotta take a nap real quick.
I'm
so tired.
I haven't seen my penis in 5 years. My stomach.
Did you hear him making fun of the corporations? He's like, "Yeah, you corporations better not get political on us."
That's what
Yeah, I'm
corporations
like-
do nowadays.
And it's like, I'm pretty sure they fund your fucking campaigns.
Yeah.
Oh,
They fund all campaigns.
Yeah. So, well, the shit with Georgia was so weird because like they moved it. So they moved the game here to
All-Star
Denver, right? We require voter IDs out here, or you need an ID and
it
stuff.
was some sort
And
of power move. 'Cause
what?
all they ended up doing was hurting the like
the
physical people, the people who work.
In
Yeah,
the
the
minorities and the
Yeah,
communities.
the minorities. That's all they did. That's all they did.
Yeah.
So they're
There's-
like this how I don't know. They just used it as a cover to move it because they didn't want it in Georgia anymore for other reasons.
Well, just now, also, whose movie was it? Will Smith's movie that they were filming in Georgia, because they do a lot of filming in Georgia. They stopped production there and they moved it because of this shit, and they lost like $10 million in tax credits or whatever. Because Georgia, they're trying to be like start up movie productions there and stuff.
Yeah, that's where they did Walking Dead, and a lot of Marvel movies were filmed down there.
Yep, a lot of big movies are moving down to Georgia because they give a lot of big tax breaks, incentives, and stuff. And California is
doesn't do
like,
that?
oh no, oh no, I don't know.
Fucking silliness.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just that's got to read between the lines.
Yeah. Anywho, enough about her.
What about the Afghanistan thing? Why are they pulling troops out of Afghanistan?
Oh, Biden wants to pull them out. I'll pull
Yeah,
them
but
all
why?
out by September 11th
But why?
because the 20th anniversary is September 11th.
That,
thought
makes,
you,
that
like,
makes sense.
Isn't that a fucking like dumb reason?
like Africa or Syria or something like that?
Oh, I'm sure we'll find some other place to go, but all of them are gonna
Yeah.
come. Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing, right?
I'm all for stuff of getting out.
Yeah.
Myself,
So, I mean, that's a good thing then.
but it's at the same time is like, so we're supporting the Afghan government and military there,
Mhm.
and been working with them, and it's kind of like hey, let's announce it to the whole world stage that we're gonna leave, take
Oh, yeah, so
everyone
just-
out.
Just tells them, okay, so this is our attack date. We're going to attack on September 12th.
Yeah, we no longer support you. We're gonna head out now, which it's like I support it, but then I understand why people are like, hey, this isn't a good idea. Because I mean, they don't want to change. The people over there, they don't want to change. They don't want they don't want our Western civilization. They don't want it.
Mhm.
They want to live the way they want to live. And so let them. I don't know. but it's, we can't just let it be there, because then it turns into a cesspool of training grounds for terrorism. And then they come out and they had to reach their fingers into our business and, blow people up, shoot people, innocent people all the time. That's what they do. And they turn into training grounds there. And so keeping a small presence there, or at least just keep the air bases we already have set up. Small unit forces, you have jets and bombs. So some of that shit happens up again, go bomb them, kill them, just do that. And we don't, I understand people, want to leave. I think it'd be great. Everybody get out. Yeah. Let's use it. Why don't we use all of our troops? We have so many people in the military, we can start using them for some of the infrastructure stuff here, helping out border security. I mean, I know there's not a migrant crisis at the border, according to our White House.
Crisis, yeah.
There's not one. I said there is not one. That is a racist right-wing talking point.
Can't even use surge. You can't even use the word surge.
And
it means insurgents.
Quit playing with your hair. I think we'd be okay because everybody thinks we have a tranny on the show. I probably can't even say that. That's a slur. A transsexual. There we go.
Transvestite.
Yeah. What's it? Can you say that even?
I don't know. Or isn't that the same thing as a trans? Or what's the
I think you have to say the full term, like transsexual.
What's the difference between a transsexual
and it's like another thing. It's like you're not supposed to say like a black person. You're supposed to say a person of color. And Steven Crowder had a pretty funny bit about that. He was like, well, the Black Lives Matter movement needs to change their name. Like Personal Cover Lives Matter movement.
Personal Color Lives Matter. Do you think Rainbow or any of those guys would give a shit?
I don't think so. I don't think a majority of the people care.
None of my friends do.
no one I know.
You
had was it Justin?
Yeah.
That worked with that old Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a cool dude. Yeah. But
I'm sorry, I looked up the difference between transgender and transsexual, like you asked.
Transvestite.
Oh, I'm sure there's articles upon articles on that stuff. Probably from like websites like The Atlantic, Pink News, Mother Jones.
I just want to know because I don't know the difference. But yeah, I'd like Rainbow, Justin, any of those guys, any of the friends I have, literally just don't give a fuck. They're like, this is stupid.
Yeah, well, I think
those are the people I know though.
There's gonna be a big backlash on it, and it's the younger generation is more conservative too, and conservative people have more kids and liberals. And just give it a couple of years of leaving out. It'll change, and then it'll go back again. Then it'll change.
Back and forth, push pull.
Yeah, what I think is being dangerous right now that the Democrats are doing is this passing these bills with using the fiscal that measure. I can't remember what the hell it's called. What was that called again? How they just passed this last one? They use it as
omnibus bill or something like that.
Well, no. They use so they can do a fit. They don't need 60 votes if they pass it for a fiscal budget or whatever. And the overseer of the parliamentarian, whatever you call it, I can't remember what her name is. It's a person that oversees the Senate and the rules and stuff, and like, hey, this is okay to do. Said that, hey, they can pass these bills, these budget bills more than once a year, possibly. And now they're all like,
typically, don't you do one budget
a year? Yeah, which is, I think, even dumb then. Like, why can't they, plan a budget and then make, changes to it throughout? Because that's the whole issue of every single year the government shuts down because they can't agree on a budget. And, you see it on the news, these government employees have not got paid for 2 months now because they can't come to a deal.
Good.
Blah, blah, blah. Anyways.
Good.
Yeah. Slash it. Yes. Yeah. But I don't even know what I was getting at. Oh, so they're doing all this stuff and they're like, screw it. We're not going to work with you guys. We're going to just ram it through. And pendulum's going to swing. And so, they do crazy things. They're letting out legislation on they're doing court packing now, raising it to 12 seats on the Supreme Court.
The whole thing was they weren't going to do that.
Yeah. Manchin said he wasn't.
Yeah,
And
well,
so
that was the whole thing. Like, no, of course we're not going to do that.
So we'll see.
I haven't heard much on that. I haven't heard anyone talking about it anyways.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, none of my Crowders or my Shapiros or anything, no one's really reported on that. So I guess I didn't know.
Yeah. Who knows what's going to happen? But...
Not a thing yet.
The red flag law is kind of the big one I've been hearing everyone talk about. Or like gun control stuff.
Yeah, because the Second Amendment's not absolute.
Did you see Pete Ricketts just came out? He just put out a declaration of Second Amendment sanctuary state. This whole big hoopla around if the federal government ever tries to infringe on your rights.
Nebraska's the second one.
They can pretty much F off.
Who came up with this?
Ricketts. He has a memo. Aaron sent it to me the other day.
It's a memo that says "go fuck off."
Pretty much. I mean, that's
a lot of states are doing it right now.
It says "go fuck off" in government terms.
The Nebraska legislature hasn't done something like that because, like Arizona, I want to say has, Missouri has, a couple different states have already come out and was like
Iowa and another state just passed the like conceal carry thing, where you don't even. I mean, you could just what was it? Something like that makes it more easily accessible.
Yeah. Too bad I live in a state that will not happen in. That's too bad.
It's too bad. Yeah.
Nebraska will stand up against federal overreach and attempts to regulate gun ownership and use in the good life. And the White House and U.S. Congress have announced their intention to pursue measures that will infringe on the right to keep and bear arms, and a growing number of counties in Nebraska have declared themselves a Second Amendment sanctuary state. Blah, 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 blah. And witness thereof, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so it's just a proclamation by Ricketts saying, fuck the federal government.
Do you think that there's actually a possibility of all these different, like, we're just going to part ways and let's just call this good?
Well, maybe.
I mean, Tim Pool talks about a lot, doesn't he?
Maybe in the further future, but just I can't see that happening.
Did you see all those counties over in, was it Oregon?
Yeah, going over to Idaho, Greater Idaho. I hope that happens. I really do.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. I mean, but so the problem with that, I think we talked about this, but the problem with that is that Oregon has to allow it, which is ridiculous.
Maybe, but I mean, what's...
So
plus the Idaho National Guard, the Idaho Reserves goes to war.
Yeah, Idaho would have to allow it too, which makes sense because they would be coming into Idaho, so Idaho would have to give the okay. Okay, yes, you can come to us. But these counties decided on themselves, like, hey, we don't want to be a part of Oregon anymore. I want to go to Idaho. But apparently Oregon has to sign off on it. Yeah. And why would Oregon give away taxpayer money to do it?
Secede.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean that would be. God, this is gonna get messy if it.
I know. So I don't know. I think I mean you should be able to do that as a county. You decide, and you vote on it, and you decide you want to leave and go to a different state. Why can't you do that?
I don't know, because you're in the state, and
fuck the state.
The county. Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Well, if they're not being represented there. There's got to be some.
Yeah, so the problem is like Seattle and Portland and all those bigger cities. They're very small, like majority, but yet they're the minority of those counties or those states. So they pretty much make all decisions for Oregon when there's so much rural community in Oregon that has no say in anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, the same thing happens in New York.
Yeah.
Same thing happens in Colorado.
It happens all over the place. But
look in Colorado, it's Denver's blue. Everything else.
Yeah.
Other than and Boulder.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Why
can't a county in Oregon be like, well, I don't feel represented here, so I'm going to go to Idaho?
Well, you're going to have city states all over the country then if you start doing that, though.
Because then rise of the Roman Empire.
Yeah, you're going to have the Vatican of Denver, like out here.
Well, I don't think they should be able to like just break off and do like make their own state. But why can't they?
Why not? That's what West.
Why can't they just go to Idaho?
What West Virginia did. Virginia and West Virginia were one state, and then they
decided to make their own state
because of Civil War.
Inbreeding. Oh, yeah, Civil War. Yeah.
Yeah, the hills have eyes.
Well, I'm just saying one was for...
That was about them, right?
One part of the state was for slavery, the other part wasn't.
Right. Oh, I guess I didn't know that. I mean, like, at what point do you... I guess on the counterpoint to that, so then every county would probably be like, oh, they can do that. They set the precedent, so there's going to be just going to turn into mass, like, everyone's like, I want to go here, I want to go there, and then
Well, I
the
can
whole
picture
map's going to be.
Oregon doing that. I can picture California doing that. And I can picture part of New York doing that. Like Western
Mm-hmm.
New York's been talking about it for years
Mm-hmm.
because every tax dollar from Buffalo goes to New York City.
Yeah.
And they're paying like 10% sales tax out.
And
in Buffalo.
Buffalo's like very conservative area too, isn't it?
Yeah, because they get taxed. Like,
Well, I mean,
taxation
city.
without representation.
It's still New York.
But upstate New York is very redneck though. I know a lot of like redneck folk that joined the military
It's
from
very-
upstate New York,
very
and they're like,
country out there.
yeah, they talk like
I
that.
would
I'm like, where are you
consider-
from? They're like, upstate New York. They always say upstate too.
Upstate.
They don't. Yeah,
Because when you say New York, you automatically assume New York City.
Yeah. Well, because there's 8 million people there.
Yeah.
And so,
what a ew. That place just sounds disgusting. I've never been there.
what, Buffalo? Yeah, I lived there
No.
for 3 years.
New York
Not
City.
Buffalo. I'll say New York City.
I've been to New York City once. Yeah, it's like packed, like people on people.
8 million people.
Yeah.
That's just why
And
would
such
you
a
want to
small
live there?
landmass? Such a small
I don't know.
landmass.
I don't know
That's
why
are
people would want to
leaving.
live there.
That's why people are leaving.
Well, California's the same way. Look at L.A. I mean, all those basically the southern part of California, except for like San Diego's pretty conservative, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's a military though. This big military naval base there.
Yeah, that's true.
That's where our Bad Daddy SEALs are made.
Bad Daddy Seals.
Well, Coronado, but it's pretty much San Diego.
Yeah, San Diego. I know it was more conservative than the rest of the state, and then
San
I
Diego.
don't know much about California.
Well,
I've only been to the airport.
I mean,
in
but
Los
then
Angeles.
you have the other side of that of L.A. and San Francisco.
Oh, San Francisco.
San
What a
Francisco.
beautiful place.
It
I've
is
been there.
if they actually, don't have shit on the ground and
I've been there, and it was like a very like nice place. It was like, I mean, it was a city, obviously very, very city. Homeless people, like shit, whatever. But it was still like nice. I can see the allure of it for people.
Yeah.
I mean, if you make $1 million a year as a Walmart greeter there, then yeah, you could live there.
and they get taxed for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's super expensive to live there, but it was nice. I think more or less it was the weather. It was just so pleasant.
It's just so pleasant. Like,
It
oh my
was.
God.
It was. It was very
The
pleasant.
fog and
Good for
it's cold.
growing corn.
I didn't experience that
Soybean.
when I didn't experience that when I was there, and I think I was there for like 2 or 3 days, and I didn't. Nah, it wasn't too bad.
What time of the year was it?
I mean, I don't remember. Probably springtime.
Yeah, because I know
Yeah.
my wife went out there and she said it was cold and foggy all the time.
Oh, really?
But I don't remember when she went out because I'd never been out there.
I think it was like spring or summertime because then I was up in Seattle before. I went in Seattle. I was there for like 2 or 3 days. It was nice, and then I rented a car and drove all the way down to San Francisco.
What were you
And
doing?
huh?
What were you doing?
Getting his rice-a-roni.
Yeah.
I was getting my restaurant.
Man,
I was on leave or whatever. It was when I was dating that chick in the Navy, and she was from California, and we went up to Seattle, and then like I said,
that was a minute ago.
yeah, that was 2013, 2012 maybe.
Yeesh.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
It was a minute ago.
Yeah. Someone just asked me, like, they're like, oh, when did you get out of the military? And I was like, oh, 2014. And I was like, oh, wait, no, sorry. I got out like a year ago, like out of the reserves. I was like, yeah, but that was the reserves. I don't really count that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh, yeah, shit. It feels like a long time ago because, I mean, the reserves is like so stupid stuff.
It goes by quick. I was just, we were talking about like college athletics and stuff like that. My freshman year was over a decade ago now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's 10 years. Well, we just had, what was our 10-year class reunion thing like a year ago?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't go.
11 years ago.
Did you go to it?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't go to it.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it was something.
I talked to my friends right now
I mean, I had
from and plus Terry.
because I had
Yeah.
I graduated in '95.
95.
I
A couple years
I was
ago.
born in 90, bro.
know. Well, you were 5. You were still dingling with your dingleberries when I was
Yeah, I was
in high
5
school.
years old.
And look at us now. We're talking about politics,
Yeah, we suck.
Oh,
which is when you guys start talking about video games. Because my video
Vidgy
games,
games.
my video games when I grew up with video games, it was a completely different era when you guys compared to
I played Nintendo 64. Did you ever play Nintendo 64?
yeah. But even
Yeah,
then,
that was
like
my
when
first
I was growing up, I
Yeah.
mean,
Atari.
I mean, I had a television.
Atari. I played an Atari before.
And then Atari and television, and then like the first Nintendo came out.
Dude,
that's what
NES was the shit.
Yeah, but like that feeling, it's like chasing the dragon. I remember playing my original Nintendo and like blowing in the thing, putting the thing in, pushing it down. It's like you just don't. I don't have that feeling when I play games anymore.
Because you don't have live. Because you can't blow into it.
No, it's just you're not a child anymore, and you have actual responsibilities now.
I don't have that childlike excitement. I play video games. Occasionally, I'll run into like one I'm playing now that I really enjoy playing.
Why would you?
But it's like I remember I live and breathe like, oh, I can't wait to get my next video game. I don't know.
Yeah, and now you're an adult and you just bought a house.
Yeah, I still play video games.
Next thing is the kids.
Yeah,
I play video games. I play video games all the time. I mean, I know what the feeling you're talking about when you were a child.
It's a different feeling. Like I still enjoy playing, but like back then, it was a whole different level of enjoyment.
Do you think that the games become too sophisticated?
I don't think so.
I mean,
no,
it's not. Graphics are amazing.
I don't think it's that. I literally think it's because you're a different person now.
Yeah,
you kind of grew up. But I'm just My
it's like love when you're first love, you know.
Because kids now, my son plays Minecraft,
and
he's gonna look back and feel the exact same way I felt about playing games when I was growing up.
Yeah.
Well, see, Minecraft kind of reminds me of like the whole mentality of it. It kind of reminds me of Legos. You can just build whatever because you can envision it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Same
thing with like the Roblox that my kids play now. But I guess the reason why I really got out of video games is that. It became too complicated how to freaking play.
Oh yeah, each video game's like starting a whole new
carpal tunnel
thing. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I used to have 2 buttons and an arrow. It's just like, okay, I remember going up, down, left, right, B, A, start, and having 30 lives. I kind
of get what he's saying. Like when you start a new video game, it's like this whole slew of things you have to study on.
Yeah,
like,
you gotta go online. It's like, okay, well,
I need a book because I need to like study before I start.
Well,
playing
when they started having 15 buttons,
and
then you're like, okay, if you want to do this special move, you're gonna have to do this. It's a complicated.
It's a good thing and a bad thing because
this is why I use.
If I find a game that I really enjoy, it like draws me in more.
I have all these that I can macro to all my different moves. Yeah, well, it's super easy to do.
Well, yeah, of course it is. But I mean, then again, back in the day, you blew in a cartridge and went.
And you know what? I was going to bring that up when Robert said that. Is like they did someone came out and saying the blowing it did literally nothing.
But everybody feel better.
Everybody was like, "Shut the fuck up!" That for sure did something.
I always thought it just blew the dust off everything because I figured it'd get dust on it.
I swear it worked
because it didn't work before you blew it, and then you blew it, and then suddenly it's working for you.
Oh man,
that sounds weird when you say it like that.
Nintendo 64. That's
so when Nintendo 64 came out, I kind of felt like that was when I was kind of getting out of that season of life.
Oh, see, that's when I was just jumping in.
That was the blossom of video games.
Yeah.
GoldenEye.
That's because I'm much older than you, and that's why.
A mountain of them. Yeah, GoldenEye.
But you would have been in high school when that time came around. You and your boys get on GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, Turok, start fucking each other up. Yeah,
holy
dude.
Shit, man. There's so many good games.
Yeah.
I played GoldenEye. I mean, I get it. When did the 64 come out?
I don't know.
I was playing that pretty young.
96. So I was first year in college. And so
GoldenEye probably didn't come out till like a year or two after that, I imagine.
Yeah,
I could probably play through the first like a couple levels.
We played GoldenEye in college. I remember doing that.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, we were at Berkeley.
I saw this meme the other day. You remember when you start GoldenEye, you get like you walk up to this compound and there's a guard standing out front of like a guard tower.
Mm-hmm.
And you walk right up to him. If you get right up to him, it looks exactly like Zuck.
Yeah. Just like, I think there's a meme of that or whatever.
Yeah. You like walk right up to him and it looks exactly like Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, the funny thing is that probably back then I didn't have any money to buy a game and I wasn't going to be spending it on 64.
Mom was buying me games back then.
Yeah, I was too busy buying college, And I can't believe. Have you guys looked at the price of college lately?
Yeah, dude. When I went to my first year of college was 24. My last year, so 4 years in a 4-year time span, it went up $10,000. Yeah, I can't imagine what it is now.
I mean, I have
That's in
so
4
many,
years.
I have so many savings right now for my kids, just so if they want to go to school, they it probably still won't be enough.
And be like, well, get scholarships, you pieces of shit.
Well, that or drop them off at a recruiting office.
There you go.
Government, let the government pay for it.
That's a good idea.
I'll do that for my son. I don't know about my daughter.
Air Force for your daughter. There you go. Air Force for your son. There you go.
That's not a bad idea. I mean, I was planning on going into the Marines the whole time, but I had asthma.
Well, the Marines, if you want to kill someone or be killed, you can join the Marines.
Yeah,
but if you want to,
essentially what I was going to do.
if you want to work on your golf swing, get your college paid for, maybe learn a skill, join the Air Force. Yeah,
not the Navy.
I mean, yeah, no. Oh, Navy. I mean, you'll learn a lot of life lessons. I feel like I was uniquely equipped to do well in the Navy from how big of a piece of shit I was growing up. And like I was already a disgusting person before I joined. And so I just fit in the mold. Like nothing could turn me off. Yeah, like the shit that you see, I don't know, on a boat, I don't know. I don't want my children to ever have to go through that. I'll just say that. But
that's why you work so hard now, so they don't have to go through that.
I'm not going to pay for their shit. This is for me. Yeah, I'm not. No, they can go to community college or they can go work.
That's the way to go. Yeah, either military or community college.
If you want to do a skill, if you want to be a software engineer, I learned it all on YouTube.
Yeah, I know.
You just do that and then be good at it. And then go apply somewhere, and they're like, "Oh, we don't have a degree," and be like, "Well, I know how to do all this." Yeah. Well, no, and explain is like, "Yeah, I don't have a degree. I learned all my stuff on my own. I don't feel like that was necessary for me." Some people, like big companies, they won't even look at you. But like big companies are already changing right now, like Tesla. They're changing. That was a weird timing for that. But like Tesla is like one of the big companies that's changing that. Is like Elon pretty much said that their company, they don't care if you have a degree or not because they care about what you know.
Yeah.
You know,
and the thing is that just like anything else in life, once you get your foot in the door of one company, then all that college education doesn't mean crap because it only means what you did before. And
I didn't really need to go to school to do what I'm doing.
You literally did not need to go to school at all.
No, you could have studied all this and got your certificate, right?
Yeah. I could have all done it like community or post or whatever, continuing ed stuff.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would say like 60% of people who go to college, 70% don't ever need it.
Well, I mean, there's like accounting and CPAs you need to go through.
Yeah.
And you can't even get your CPA unless you go through, a
4-year.
You have to get a 4-year degree in accounting. Some states are different than others, and then you still have to get certified.
Mm-hmm.
And so the CPA, that's the reason why we get paid much.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Not that I'm a CPA, I'm only an MBA. So
the problem is like when you're going into college at such a young age, like right out of high school, you don't think about these things. Like, oh, I'll just go get my 4-year degree.
It's so dumb.
But the other side of that coin, so you have a CPA and whatever, but a lot of tax accountants, you can if you have an affinity for that kind of work, you can just go in and somebody will teach you how to do taxes. I mean, you just got to learn the laws.
Mm-hmm. You
don't need a degree to be an actual tax accountant. You need a CPA to oversee everything.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's one of those jobs where I wonder how long it's going to be until that gets automated. I'm very curious
tax
about
accountant? That. Well, the problem is there's a lot of gray. And as long as you have farmers, it's not going to be automated. There's no way. Unless they just take away if they basically turn around and say, it doesn't really matter what you have for expenses or what you have for, because to think of your business, how many times do you look at different ways of moving some money around? I mean, honestly,
that's like 90% of it.
Yeah, so that's where people come into play. You're not going to be able to automate that.
Yeah, you can.
Sure, you can.
Yeah,
nobody's going to trust it.
You've heard machine learning? Yeah,
nobody's going to trust it.
Okay, well, they have robots that literally suck your dick in Japan now. So
Yeah,
It's only a matter of time.
again, nobody.
It's only a matter of time.
Convince.
Rob's like,
Accountants
it can do
are
my
dead.
taxes. Let it do my taxes.
That's funny.
No,
I
what I'm
watched an American Dad episode today where it's 20 years in the future and Steve has his he has like Steve Core or whatever, and he has a jerk off robot, and and when he says he's like oh yeah, it's my sex robot, and then he's like yeah, he gets pretty mad when I don't jerk him off. And so I was just like, and Klaus is like, wait, you jerk him off?
That's right.
So he actually jerks off his sex robot, not the other way around.
The other way that the job could be automated or gone away is if we finally get libertarians in charge and 50% flat tax across the board. No taxes.
Yeah,
No
but that's
taxes.
That's what I'm saying. They would get rid of all the exemptions and all the little loopholes and all the other deductions.
Does that ever bother you working out there? Like, you have to have 4-year degree accreditation. You have to have these people figure out like, oh, let's do these certain things. Like, that's how complicated our tax system is.
Well, general taxes are not hard. It's when you get involved with 15 different companies that you're I'm 87.5% of owner of this company, so therefore
Sure.
And then I have 500 of those, and they all flow into everything.
Yeah.
You need somebody to keep track of all that crap.
Yeah.
And so that's where
I will. Yeah, I appreciate my tax guy because I just send him all of our stuff, and then he does his magic, and then he'll ask me a couple questions.
Yeah, I mean, once you break it down, but it's those kind of things, and we only have a handful of those kind of clients that have that kind of, and they have stuff going on in Colorado, they have stuff going on in all these different states, and so, and each state is weird on how they do stuff, so that's where it becomes complicated. But on a normal everyday W-2 that comes in and has, a house and a mortgage and some other stuff, especially with the standard deduction being so high, it's like that's basically data entry at that point, and that's what you're talking about. You could go online and do that yourself.
Yeah, I just know there's a lot of stuff they're doing machine learning wise that it can take out they're even slowly software engineers are getting automated out of our jobs because you can have programs actually writing new software programs.
Yeah.
Programs writing programs, huh?
Yeah,
That's how
I've seen that.
Skynet starts.
Well, I'm just looking at people who have rental property around here, and then they have Schedule C's and different stuff. I mean, it's just a lot going on that you can manipulate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not saying that your guys' jobs, like the tax people's jobs, aren't valuable at all, but like that, even my job as a software engineer, slowly and surely, everything. I mean, the way it's
Everything
going,
changes pretty much.
Robert, your job is the only one that actually is probably going to see an increase in need because people are going to be sitting on their asses more and more and more.
Well, there's always like automations, like the new like mirror and stuff like that. You can get things at home that lead you through
That
exercises
thing's
and stuff.
crazy though.
But yeah, there's just no replacement for being in a group of people and having someone lead you through it. I don't see one anyways.
Well,
maybe
you're saying it because most of it is a social kind of thing.
it's a social thing.
Yeah.
It's like bars.
Yeah.
Bars are
will
going to go
never die.
away. Yeah.
See, I would say that the real reason why tax accountants don't really go away is because people are always going to try to cheat the system, and so they all come in and think that we're going to be able to do that for them.
And at the same time, I don't think there'll ever be 100% automation on a lot of different things, right? But I'm saying the vast majority. I mean, look at how it is already now. Like H&R Block, like that e-file shit online for stuff. That's probably put a dent in how many tax professionals you need. You don't think so?
No, the real problem is that every time things get automated or get, because even you think about how taxes were done, say 40 years ago, they used this big machine. Now everything's on the computer. Everything calculates everything. But the problem is because everything calculates everything, then the government makes everything more complicated. So like the qualified business QBI, that equation on how you get to that number is asinine, and nobody learned it. They just went, well, the system will do it, And so you have a QBI because of the business.
I don't even know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
so see, people don't even know what it is, and so but it's essentially a credit on if you have a qualified business income, and it's a credit, right? And so, but how it flows through all these different pieces is silly. And I mean, you could figure out the math, but it's just stupid. Nobody's going to do that, and so they just let the system do it. So the more complicated that it gets, the more automated, or the more that the software is going to be doing a lot more stuff, the more that they can turn around and go, oh, well, now we can make this tax code do all these other things, and it just becomes more convoluted. And you still need somebody to sit there and look at it and analyze it and go, all right, well, I guess we'll try this out, And so,
I got you.
And so I found that it becomes more complicated. The other side of that coin is that because of that, and the stigma of long hours and all this other stuff, finding individuals that want to actually do this work is impossible. And there's it's been hard for years anyways, but now you add the fact that nobody's going into accounting anymore.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to do the job.
And so it's hard to find the employees. So when you do find one, you pay them more.
Oh yeah. You have to. Yeah. And you might have a person who got a degree in business ag down in University in Lincoln.
Yeah.
And comes up and and who that individual, and well, at least in my firm, because I'm an ag accountant business, he would actually be more helpful to me than if he came with an accounting degree. And because he can sit down with a farmer and actually talk farm. Yeah. Whereas accountants come in, and some of those people are just the worst. They can't communicate with human beings at all.
Yeah. That's why they went to accounting.
Yeah. That's
like I'm not going to have to talk to people. This would be nice.
And a lot of people who go into accounting and degree in colleges, they want to become the managerial accounting. They want to sit in these corporations and banks and stuff like that and do that kind of accounting, which is completely different than the public accounting.
That just sounds fucking miserable.
Well, I mean, again, everybody has their strengths and everybody has their different things, but it's just, which is the reason why, like, when I'm more of an individual, because I would rather sit with people.
Yeah.
You having fun?
Yeah. Nope. What?
Yeah. All right. You know
no,
what?
It's just the idea of like being stuck in a cubicle or in like your own little office all day long with no people. It sounds miserable.
Oh, well, that's
there's a lot of people who do it.
That's my job, so that's
it sounds I don't know. To me, it just sounds fucking miserable.
Well,
pays the bills.
I guarantee you that if you start talking about your job the way I just talked about my job, your job and my job are not much different. You sit and look at numbers and you punch it in a computer.
I don't look at any numbers. I look at colors.
Great.
And I touch stuff. I don't know. I don't have anything. Let's stop talking about taxes.
We were talking about careers, but that's fine.
I think Rydog fell asleep.
Maybe someone out there will hear it and get something out of it.
They're like, oh, I was going to be an accountant. No, I don't want to be. No.
Or that, or like you said, they get paid quite a bit more because there's a lack of them. So they're like, I guess I'll be an accountant if I want to make lots of money.
If you want to make money, you join public accounting. Don't,
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you, there's nobody out. I mean, they're going to pay you.
Yeah.
Because guess what?
There's not a lot of people going into it.
It's called supply and demand, and there is a
demand is low.
Demand is high.
Or demand is high, supply
is low. Yeah. So it's the
Hmm.
reason why I get to sit here with you guys and have all those nice toys.
Yeah.
Anyways, how are you guys doing? How's Colorado?
It is great. I was going to tell you to put up that video I sent you, like the mood, straight up in TikToks.
All right,
let's get to TikToks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
We'll
9 of them. I don't know which one you told.
We'll get the one I sent in private chat.
Let's start TikToking.
No, that's not it. I wish they just. I think this is it.
This is absolutely hilarious. You don't have to lie, Rylan. You don't have to lie, bro. It's okay.
It's okay. I disagree.
All right, Robert, pay attention to this. This is amazing. I love this rant.
I want you to know something. You're at the bottom of the leaderboard because you're the anchor and you're the rock for that team. You're the person that someone can yell at. If you have 2 huge egos, if you have 4 huge egos all yelling at each other, that squad is going to fall apart because no one's going to take blame. No one's going to take blame. You at the bottom of the leaderboard, you with those 2 kills and the 100 damage, bro, you're the fucking rock. You're the foundation of the squad because everyone can point at you. They can put their sorrow, their anger, their frustration in Verdansk, and they can put it on your back, right? And you wear that shit with a 1 or a 0.5 KD, and you walk around, right? And you silently, you're a warrior. I want you to fucking know that, all right? All y'all out there, the bottom of the leaderboard, in the squad, in the friend group, you are a necessity to that team, period. That team is nothing without you. I want you to know something.
He's like, you're a fucking warrior.
Put your team on your back. That 1.5 KD.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I was gonna download Apex. So now that I'm here, yeah, I'll have to get on there, mess around with it.
I don't know. It just didn't get me going.
Apex?
Yeah.
Dude, it's battle royale. It's a shooter game.
I know. I'd probably like it if I had it.
Get Call of Duty back up there, dude. You need to jump on Warzone with me again.
I just like Call of Duty so much.
Yeah, get on Warzone again. That's so much fun. We can run duos and shit.
Run trains.
Yeah. Okay. What else did I don't even know what I sent you. I didn't send much this week. Like I said, I've been busy.
Well, you've been sending stuff over the last couple of weeks, so.
Oh, you guys haven't watched? Oh,
I haven't
well,
watched it.
I'm worried.
We watched a couple last week, I think.
Oh, did you?
We didn't have one last week. We didn't have a podcast at all last week.
Oh, by the way, everybody, that was Robert's fault. We didn't have one last week.
I was a little sickly.
He had the COVID.
Yeah, and I was busy too.
He didn't have COVID, but.
All right, I don't know which one it is. We're going to do the Wheel of Fortune. Here we go.
Cool.
Let me hear your best daddy chill.
Daddy chill.
Okay. Let me hear your best daddy chill.
Daddy chill?
Yeah.
Daddy chill?
Okay. Who am I here with today?
Anastasia.
Daddy chill.
And he's like,
okay. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Should we do another one?
Yeah. Let's just roll through them, man.
Well, okay.
Why not? They spark conversation.
Well, that's what I was hoping that last one would do, but apparently we just laughed.
Well, I don't know what that kind of conversation do you want to spark, I guess. So what, do you got a mild chub going on now? Like the fucking redheaded mullet guy? He's like, oh, call me daddy. Yeah.
That's essentially accurate, actually.
Yeah.
All right. This one.
I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% at risk for early onset Alzheimer's.
Is it possible you guys made a mistake or something? Because that's really high. I don't know.
Okay,
I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% at risk for early onset Alzheimer's.
Is it
okay.
That's really high.
That's not funny, guys. No conversation on that one either. Okay,
Yep,
well, I guess we'll move to the other one.
Not gonna touch that one.
All right.
Wait, what's going on here?
I think Robert sent that one.
Where am I at?
Where are you?
Who are you guys?
Here we go.
Spawn there and look behind! No one was there! Nice fucking game!
Why is he screaming at me?
Fuck you! I hope your whole family has a nice Christmas! Yeah, I just spawned!
Your family has a nice Christmas.
Dude, I feel that rage sometimes. I'm scared for my mouse, man. Like when I get going, I'm like, go, and like. And
you got a couple. You need a couple extra like mice, like just stored in your drawer. To get a quick swap. It's like
hot swap them.
It's like doing putting in a new mag.
Yeah, dude. I have the other day. This is bad. My daughter was out coloring or whatever, and I was playing Call of Duty, and I was like, "What the fuck?" He's like, she was just like, what the fuck? And I was like, no.
Bad, no.
Yeah, you know, that's a bad word. Daddy shouldn't have said that one. She's like, bad word. And I was like, yeah, don't do that one.
Like, I don't understand bad
Go
word.
tell your mom that.
And then she was like, shut up, bitch. And I was like,
but she said it like this.
I was like, you used it in the right context, so you are not in trouble. You're daddy's princess. Yeah. That's so funny when little kids curse. Like, drop one.
I remember when Will was in bed with my, I went to work out, and apparently the dog was doing something, and Will was like, fucking dog.
It's so funny when they use it in the right context, too. Like, our daughter, like, something happened. She's like, oh, shit. Like, yeah.
You like laugh and say, no, don't say that.
Well,
you try not to. Well, go ahead. What do you guys do?
Lori's like sitting there going, did I do that? And I'm like, no, I say it all the time. I fucking hate our dog.
Yeah. We just try not. We don't make a point of like showing emotion to it, because if you do, then it's going to seem like a fun thing for him. We just be like, hey, that's a bad word. You probably shouldn't say that.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, okay. Yeah, and just literally drop it and move on. Because if you give too much attention to it when they're that small, they're going to think, oh, they're being funny. They can say it then, you know?
Yeah. I can't wait for our kids to grow up and then find these podcasts.
Oh, these videos.
These vidges.
My children would be like, oh my God, our dad's fucking disgusting. like he's the shit he laughs at. Like, yeah, these are mild. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say we kind of pull back a little bit on these things.
I don't. There's my TikTok feed is a lot different than the stuff I send you guys. The ones I send you guys are very mild. Like they get dirty, and I love it. I love it. What else we got?
How women's soccer sucks. Then come to the feeling track with us.
The Australian women's national team, who were ranked number 5 in the world at the time, lost 7-0 to a team of 15-year-old boys.
Awkward. Then I always say how women's
the other
soccer
anchor,
sucks.
the lady, she's like awkward.
Awkward.
That's so good. Yeah.
Oh, awkward.
15-year-old boys. Awkward.
One of my coworkers this week, she went to go see her kids do cross the field when they had that shot put and all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, one of the people on the other team, who was known as Hannah, was about, I don't know, looked like about 6'2" and about 500 pounds, but he was definitely not a girl.
Did Hannah used to go by Hank?
Hannah's on beaver tranquilizers.
Well, and what's funny is that she's like, her daughter was just, and I guess her and her teammates were just pissed because, he hardly did anything, and he was like, 10 feet
past
what everybody else. It's just like
did a little bit, but too much testosterone in utero.
Well, I mean, did they tell him like, hey, their anger and frustration is transphobic, and they should not have those feelings?
Yeah.
That's
essentially what she did. Yeah,
that's good. I'm glad, because
I was about to get pissed.
Yeah, I mean,
the bestest ever.
I was about to call the school, let them know what's going on.
What was funny is she showed me a picture of this kid, and he just looked like a boy with sweatpants on. It wasn't like, it was like, of course I'm sitting there going, I think he's trolling everybody. I swear. I mean,
He's messing with me, or what's going on?
It's like a real life Cartman.
Yeah. Pretty much.
It could be. He kind of looked like Cartman.
Yeah, just like fucking with everybody.
Awkward.
Did you see Doge is up to almost 20 cents?
Yeah, dude. I wish I never pulled out of that.
My God.
I'd have a shitload of money.
Last night it jumped up to 12, and I'm like, perfect. I'm out.
You sold at 12?
Yeah, I was like, it's going to come back down to earth. There's no way it's going to keep going. No way.
So I'm
and I looked this morning, 20 cents.
How much did you make off that?
$3.
Where are we at now? I make quite a bit. It's at 26 cents now. It was at 18 earlier, and I'm like, nah, it's going to stop. It's going to come down. Do I buy it at 26? Or is it going to come back down? What's going on?
I don't know. I haven't been following any stocks lately.
I would literally be up $5,000 from today.
Bro, I bought I had like 2 or 3 grand in at 0.002.
I know. Isn't that
and so
frustrating? So frustrating.
Yeah, I I'd have quite a chunk of money. So, yay me.
I bought,
but it's those ifs and buts. Anyways, what?
I know. I just like I literally sold at like 9:00 last night. It's like it's gonna come back down. It's perfect. I'm gonna buy it when it goes back down to like 8 cents. It's gonna come back up.
So I bought
26 fucking cents.
Let's see here. I bought XRP, which Ripple.
Yeah.
At let's see here, 0.006, and it's now $1.74.
Oh, nice. How much did you throw? A bunch in it, or just a little bit?
I threw up $500.
Nice.
So, it's making some money. Of course, I use this app called Coinbase, and XRP are all pissed off at each other. So,
well, Coinbase is just hitting an IPO right now, and everything is going to the moon right now. Dude, Bitcoin alone has made over $40,000.
Something, isn't it?
It made over. If you would have bought in at let's just say you bought in at 20,000, you would have made $40,000 this year.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Just one share.
Well, you can buy fractional shares, I think, on like Coinbase.
Yeah, you can buy fractional shares on Robinhood too.
Yeah.
I had fractional shares of Bitcoin for a while. I made quite a bit of money just on fractionals. Yeah, it's at $63,000 right now. I was buying fractional shares at 20,000. Yeah, like a month ago.
Dude, if you would have held that.
Yeah, I'm pissed. I'm still pissed about Doge because I have so many.
Don't buy in right now. I
keep fighting with myself now. I was like, do I buy in now?
Don't.
It's got to come back. It has to come back down, right?
I don't. Yeah, Doge is weird, but
it's so volatile. It has to come back.
Well, it's because Papa Musk always talks about it. But all the cryptos are going nuts right now because of Coinbase activity right now. So, you should have held.
I know.
If you would have looked at the news, man, you should have. It would have been like, dude, these are going up right now. I mean, even Fox News is talking about this stuff right now. Yeah. I fucking hate Neil Cavuto. I don't know why he's even the anchor. His voice is so boring.
When do you think it'll come back down?
I don't. Again, I haven't been following any of that stuff lately. I usually read about that stuff every day, but like I said, I've been busy. I've been moving in the house, so I don't know. I just knew about Coinbase's the activity going on with that. So, yeah, it would have been a smart move to stay because, if you look at all the cryptos, I think they're all going up right now.
Probably.
Yeah, and
because there's a lot of interest in it because it's on national media.
So, I don't know what's going on. I have to look into Robinhood, but it won't let you buy Doge right now.
Oh, probably because it's so much attention going on right now, and Robinhood can't cover, and that was the issue with AMC and GameStop before. They didn't have enough capital to cover all this stuff, and so they had to restrict trading.
Yeah.
So that's what got everybody pissed off.
That's such a bummer, dude. Such a bummer.
Hey, well, you made me.
I still made a big chunk of money.
This is good. This is good. Go ahead.
Bruh, I'm actually being scared of literal teddy bears. What was that? What was that? Bro, on your left! They're in the trees!
Boy just went to Vietnam. There were the Ewoks. They're in the trees.
He's probably not even old enough to watch Return of the Jedi. That was one of my first movies I saw in the theater.
Dude, Return of the Jedi was my favorite ones out of those because I love the planet Endor. I love those little bears and stuff. I liked
Ewoks.
Yeah, dude, I loved that stuff. That was cool. I used to get the trading cards for Star Wars. Yeah, I loved them. They were good.
Just love them.
And I like the prequels too. I don't know why everybody dicks on them anymore. I was a kid when they came out, and again, I think it always go back to I'm not a purist kind of thing.
You watch Viva Dirt League, don't you?
Viva the Dirt League?
Yeah.
Why does that sound so familiar?
The guys who make skits on gamers and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. They're from New Zealand.
They have a whole skit on that. I don't know. It just reminded me of that.
Dude, I love their skits on Battlegrounds, Players Unknown.
Dude, everything they do is fucking golden. If you guys don't know Viva La Dirt League guys, check them out.
Yeah, they're also, all of them are together. There's like, so Players Unknown is like the battle royale. You know what that is, right, Robert?
Mm-hmm.
And they're all in there, and there's a fifth guy that shows up, that little Asian dude, and he's like,
Ben?
oh no,
Is that
he's
you,
like,
Ben?
yeah, I'm
Like,
Ben.
I'm
Yeah,
Ben.
he's like, yeah, I'm Ben. He's like, no, guys, that is clearly not me. And then they end up killing him, and he's like,
They do the same one where like the ghillie suit one. Have you seen the ghillie suit one?
yeah. I've watched all. I love their stuff, man. They're hilarious. Yeah, they're trying to create a movie, like a actual movie or whatever.
I'd go fund that.
They're asking for money, so.
Oh.
Speaking of that,
Bowser, but you may know me better as Onyx the Fortuitous, Slayer of the Bright Realm. I don't know. Well, together, me and Onyx want to take what we do to the next level by making a feature film called Onyx the Fortuitous and the Talisman of Souls. So we launched a Kickstarter to get that movie made, and we're already over 80% funded, but there's only 1 week left. So please, go to onyxthemovie.com and consider backing the film today. It would mean a lot to us. Oh, and meow meow. Hi.
See, yeah, creators like that. I want to see movies like that. That's so good. I'm excited for next. Well, my parents are coming out next weekend to see The House, but next weekend, Mortal Kombat comes out, and the reviews have been amazing. Apparently,
finally a good movie I can go see at theaters.
Oh, I went to see Godzilla. I took my son to see Godzilla King Kong versus King Kong in IMAX.
Finn?
That was actually a really good movie.
Was it?
Yeah,
it was actually pretty good.
I got like half an hour into it, and my kid fell asleep. So I'm like,
oh, it's on like Prime, isn't it?
It's on HBO now.
Yeah.
But I wanted to take him to the IMAX for it to have that experience and stuff. Like, so it cost like $25, I think, for the movie tickets. But I like his first time going to like IMAX. I let him like go to concessions.
Like,
I let him go to concession.
Like,
well, I let him pick out stuff at the. I was like, get whatever you want. And so he's like, got 2 boxes like candy, a large popcorn, a large soda, a hot dog, and nachos. It was like $45 fucking concessions. And he's like a little 5-year-old. I was like, this is for him. I don't give a shit. Like, I was like, whatever. I don't care. I wanted him to just have like a really, really good time. And he did. But the horrible part was the trailers.
He shit himself after his
the very first trailer was the reboot to the Saw series.
Oh my god,
Spiral, and it was like bodies. It's Chris Rock is the star in it, and it's like them killing cops and shit. It's like 2.5 minutes long of like pigs' heads cut off and stuff. He's like, I'm scared. And I was like, shut up, bitch. Like,
scared, Daddy.
I was like, oh my god,
this is about you.
I was like, don't watch this right now, dude. It was like so long. Like, yeah, it's like Chris Rock is a detective, and it's like a copycat killer apparently.
Yeah.
And then his dad, Samuel Jackson, and stuff. I think it is.
Jackson?
I think it's Samuel. Well, who's his dad? I think it's Samuel Jackson. Samuel Jackson can play any character ever.
Samuel L. Jackson, good fucking beer.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was. Oh yeah.
Because every time I try to talk to him, it end up weird.
Well, what you saying to him?
I say what you say.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So first I ask them what's their name.
That's a good start.
And I'll say, girl, who your daddy?
What?
Yeah, and they give me another guy name.
They give you another guy name because they probably naming their real father, Sean. You can't ask a 9-year-old girl who her daddy is. That's the first thing you say to a girl. What you talking about?
That's the size one. You say it to a different girl every night.
Do it look like I give a fuck? Do it look like I give a fuck? I don't. I say it to a different girl every night in my house, okay? Second of all, how you know I'm talking to a different girl?
Because they all speak a different language.
What?
The first girl said, you are daddy, so I guess she speak English. The second girl said, you are papi, so I guess she Vietnamese or something.
What?
And I think you had a Chinese girl over there last night. Because she said, you are the last
So shut the hell up. You over eavesdropping. That's why you don't care to talk to a girl now, because you'll never know what you're talking about. That's not the first thing you say to a girl.
To be honest, that's not the first thing I said.
Well, what you say then?
Raw or no?
So
Raw or
Oh my god, I love it. You guys listen to that one or something last week?
A couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Oh man,
so
I wish I
funny,
would have
though.
seen your reaction when you saw it the first time.
Raw,
Raw or not? Oh man,
my.
dude. The other good one that I showed you guys a while back. I love it. I keep saying it. Is the one was like, well, your wife Tina is my brother Tim, and he's like, no, you. He's like, no, you shut the fuck up. Like, well, your brother's gonna be dead. And he's like, don't you hurt my brother.
Don't you hurt my brother. Yeah, it was funny.
Okay, we have one more.
One more.
Yeah.
Hey guys, before we finish out youth group tonight, I just want to remind you all that premarital sex is not bussin'. I know it might sound like a vibe to have premarital sex with your besties, but God says that premarital sex is sus, which is why he sent the baby, Jesus, to die for your sins. So just remember, no more jizz sus. Instead, turn to Jesus. Let's pray.
Let's pray. Yeah, we watched that a couple weeks ago too. That was funny though.
I remember that now.
Yeah.
Is that all I had?
Sus.
That's all. That's all we. That's all you sent me.
Yeah.
No, you sent me an actual picture of something though. Hold on.
Oh, I sent you a meme. Yeah, to you guys.
Let's see if I can pull it up here.
Oh, if you're listening, you know what's going on.
Have you guys seen, well, you guys watched Tiger King, right?
Yeah, that was last year's.
Robert, you saw it, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that part was hilarious. She got her fucking hand ripped off, and immediately he goes gets his bomber jacket. The EMS
The trip has never takes a back seat.
Dude, I want to watch that show again. It's so good. There's nothing that compares to that. Usually, every year there's
That was
like
at the beginning
a
of
show.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was like Donald. There's a memes like Donald Trump was like, release the Tiger documentary.
Yeah.
Release the tiger.
Oh man, that feels like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. God, yeah.
We've been in this pandemic for a year, or two, almost a year and a half now.
The pandemic.
The coof. That's right. Yeah, it has been. How's it over there in Colorado?
Never
you guys...
gonna cover financially.
Yeah.
Spencer.
Yeah, I have no idea. Like,
are they getting the vaccine going over there, or what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, there's vaccines going on. I don't know. Doesn't mean anything. They're still like, I'm pretty sure God Emperor Fauci just said we had to wear 2 fucking masks, you know, and walk around with walk around with a butt plug up us, you know, just to and a vaccine passport.
Before this whole thing happened,
I was doing
a butt plug.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I like it.
Butt plug.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but that's the thing. You get vaccinated and you still have to, be isolated.
Yeah, it's like, so what's the point? I mean, obviously you want to be vaccinated, but each their own. Whatever. I don't give a shit. I don't know. There's nothing really. I don't really understand. But
none of it makes sense. It hasn't made sense. It hasn't made sense for a long time.
COVID has a higher survival rate than Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
Yeah. That's good.
Literally.
Yeah.
6 people got.
Yeah.
6 people. Take it off of the shelf.
That's what happened with COVID too.
Too many people are getting these shots. They only need 1 shot. This is not acceptable. We need them to have 2.
You got to be careful what we talk about on this though, because Crowder's been kicked off a couple times for.
Yeah, but he's a high profile. We don't give a shit.
COVID misinformation.
Yeah.
Anyways, wrap it up.
Oh, you want to wrap it up? Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm fucking hungry. Starving.
We're showing hungry bungies.
I haven't been home.
I haven't been home all day.
What do you do? What do you mean you haven't been home? Like you don't work.
I haven't eaten dinner either.
I like how
Yeah, I'm kind of hungry too.
Yeah.
No, I haven't eaten dinner. I don't know.
Tommy wants wingy.
Tommy wants wingy.
I might actually order some fucking wings, bro. That doesn't sound bad.
Shit, you disgust me.
Wings? Are wings bad for you now?
I love chicken wings.
Are chicken wings bad for you?
Oh man, I eat chicken wings every day.
How are chicken wings? It's literally chicken, and it's not fried.
If you're not frying them.
Yeah. Who the fuck fries wings? Hooters does, but I'm not ordering from Hooters. Who the fuck would Grubhub from Hooters?
Buffalo Wild Wings, they all fry their wings.
Fry the food, yeah.
Battered and fried. They probably throw it. Yeah, they probably throw it in like oil and shit like that.
Yeah.
But,
if you're making it yourself, maybe.
Yeah.
I went to Buffalo Wild Wings on Wednesday and they had no wings. This is the 3rd week in a row.
What? Buffalo Wild Wings didn't have any wings?
Yeah, well, I mean,
What do you
on
get
Wednesday
there?
night.
Like a cheeseburger?
No, we
They
actually
have
left and
other
went.
food?
We went somewhere else and got wings. But
So Buffalo Wild Wings, the one in Fremont is slacking hard, dude. Every time I get food from there, they barely put any sauce on their wings. Oh man.
Like, send that shit back then. I'd be like, yo.
That's like what they do now. Like, so there's Buffalo Wings and Rings in Omaha. That's why I've been going with the boys. They literally
You're
like
not going to Applebee's anymore.
They literally put we've been with Kyle and Jake and those guys. They put your wings in a bowl and it's like chicken wing soup. They put so much sauce in it. It's so good. I don't know.
Oh man, I don't know. I'm gonna order. Yeah, I'm gonna get some of these motherfuckers.
When's your first show, man? Back
July probably.
July.
We're still working with a venue to try to get a date.
That thing's opening up.
Yeah, but like June, July time.
Cool.
All right, guys.
Well,
should we go? Should we get the hell out of here?
No, you guys are going.
Yeah.
I mean, we can talk still.
I don't want to talk to Joe anymore. I really want to get off now.
Guys. No, I'll get you off.
He does have
Dude.
an OnlyFans account.
Hey, anybody listening? If you guys play some Warzone, hit me up.
Yeah,
And
what's your
Robert.
gamer tag?
It's actually I changed it to EveryNothing.
Did you really?
Yeah, because I remember I'm gonna start set up streaming. I might actually use Twitch instead of Facebook. I don't know. I haven't really decided just yet.
Get it
but
going, whatever you do,
We do have a Twitch page.
I know, and yeah, I might do
Good
that
story.
or not. I don't know.
I don't know how
Yeah.
to computer.
Sorry, I just ordered some wings.
There's leaks.
Anyways.
Inhale, please. That's his gamer tag,
Bro. Hold on.
And
Let
some
me give it
fucking
to him.
numbers. I'm glad that he's really on top of this.
Let me get my Warzone. Oh wait, hey, do you play it on PC? Hold on, I'm just gonna launch Warzone real quick. Hold up. You guys want to watch me play around?
No.
I'm just fucking. Hold on, let me get my gamer tag.
Yeah, make sure you share your screen so we can all watch this.
Mike is on. He's playing WoW right now.
He plays on PC.
Nice. Oh, so you got Battle.net? Hopefully it's Battle.net. Yo. If not, I gotta find my. I think my actual gamer tag and in Warzone is like Foul Dog. I
And a
think.
bunch of numbers.
Well, it actually might be EveryNothing now. I changed it, so who knows? Inhale Queese is a great name though. I love that. That'd be great. Oh God. Okay, sorry. Okay. Hold on. So here, type it out in chat real quick. Fuck. I'm trying to EveryNothing. So capital EVERY,
Am
capital
I doing this?
N.
Is that what you're asking me?
Well, I'm trying to get all the numbers. Hold on. Write these numbers down. 368 3744.
What? 368 what?
368 3744.
Okay, what is that supposed to do? Is that a phone number?
That's my battle.net. And then I'll post that on our chat. Where's that at? So it's, let me see. EveryNothing. And then what was that number?
368 3744.
There you go. I put it in chat right there. EveryNothing Podcast. That's a gamer tag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
All
get
right,
on next
cool.
week.
Dude, yeah, get that shit installed, man. And maybe this week. So we can get it going.
All right.
All right. Well,
see you later.
Peace, everybody.
He's just like, fuck you, I'm out.
It's like, can we
Robert
end
wants
this
to
already
leave.
or what?
I'm done. Bye-bye.